Hello guys and welcome back to another FPL video. Today you're going to see my team selection for Game Week 17, how my team is looking basically and what are my plans for the upcoming week. We're going to discuss several of the questions that are most burning for specifically my team, as this is my team selection, and we're going to go through a lot of things today. First of all, we're going to start with how my team did in Game Week 16. Overall, a pretty good performance. 414,000 Game Week rank, which is amazing. Like basically if you are inside the top 1 million every week, you're going to win probably FPL. So yeah, I'm in the top 70k, far away from the top 1 spot, but still a very good performance for the Game Week 16 compared to last season. At this time I was around 1.5 to 2 million rank, so a massive improvement. So we take those in the team. Yesterday's video we went through most of it, but we're going to go through it once again for the new guys. Sanchez in goal, 3-pointer. It was a clean sheet with 2 bonus almost up until the end, until Mbumu scored, and Mbumu took away the clean sheet. In defense, Ho with 15-pointer. What an amazing performance, and that's specifically what I was expecting from Ho in the last couple of fixtures. A very good return, not that high to be fair, but we take those. I was expecting something similar from 8 Nuri, but at the end of the day we got a -2 and an issue in our team that we need to fix. So yeah, it doesn't sound too sunny from 8 Nuri. Timber, 6-pointer compared to the Gabriel, who is a little bit more expensive but is getting a lot of bonus. Yeah, I cannot compete with that, but still I am nullifying the clean sheet factor from Arsenal with that Timber pick. In midfield, Saka, 3-pointer. Pretty disappointed with how Arsenal are playing offensively, so yeah, 3 points there. Mbumo with the 9-pointer, he was on 10, but at the end the bonus was reshuffled and he got only 2. So a 9-pointer, still an amazing performance by a player that is being sold overall in the game. Currently on 28% ownership. I think that this will go down further down the road, but if I can get some points from him, even more the better. Mo Salah with a 5-pointer, so between Palmer, Salah and Saka, the best captain was Salah. So at the end of the day, happy days there. Palmer, by the looks of it, got a bonus point at the end of the day. I don't know exactly how, I don't know exactly why, but yep, he got the same points as Madueke and he finished on 3 points, so that's hurting me a little bit. If Jackson didn't get the 3 points and if Palmer didn't get a point in the bonus, that would have been at least 1 or 2 points less for 2 or 3 basically against my oppositions, and the rank would have been even better, but those calculations at the end cost me a little bit. But at the end of the day, nothing too major. João Pedro up front, nothing too ideal when I see him playing as a forward / striker. Number 9, basically, it's not good. It's not good, but I think he can continue delivering with the price that I'm paying for him. Genuinely, with the price of 5.9, yeah, cheap guy. Isaac, premium striker, doing premium types of things. Now he's going to become more and more popular during the week, but yeah, I got him for the 11-pointer. Most probably next week he is blanking. Cunha, 9-pointer. I don't know if he's going to be suspended. At the end of the day, there is a message that there is going to be a hearing on Thursday about him, but we don't know what the verdict is going to be. Is he featuring against Leicester? Is he not? We'll know at the end of the week. On the deadline stream, we're going to discuss it for sure. Dara O'Shea, Harry Winks and Konate on the bench. Dara O'Shea would have been the better pick compared to 8 Nuri, but we cannot place them all at the right time. Looking at the status, I want to see the most transferred in players and I want to see the most transferred out players to see how the trends are changing. Amat rising in popularity because he's a Manchester United pick and Manchester United fans are pretty excited about that game, and he's gaining almost 400,000 transfers by Tuesday night, which is massive. We don't know if he's going to be fit at all or not, but at the end of the day, great pick. 65 points, he's picking those points step by step and he is climbing those ranks. Robinson, the most popular 8 Nuri replacement at 4.8 of a price, 350,000 new transfers. amazing stuff. And Isaac being 8.7 now, almost 350,000, replacing probably Cunha with Isaac, and he will be continue growing in popularity and in price. Ho is the next most popular defender that has been brought in. 223,000 people are bringing him in, nothing compared to Robinson, because Robinson has Southampton, Bournemouth, Ipswich, West Ham, Leicester and Manchester United. That fixture run screams clean sheets, especially against Southampton and Leicester probably. Looking at West Ham and Ipswich, I'm seeing an attacking return. Yeah, Chelsea and Bournemouth are going to be harder than expected, but at the end of the day, I think Anthony Robinson is basically top 3 pick to go for as a replacement of 8 Nuri. Gabriel after that, and so Nico Jackson is very popular. Chris Wood is very popular. Only 100,000 transfers though, not that high of a number. Mbumu is interesting, 80k. Going down the list, we don't see anything surprising. Looking at the transfer out round, we're seeing that 8 Nuri with 500,000 transfers out is the top pick, followed by Erling Haaland 108k, so a massive 300,000 difference. Rogers, Watkins, Welbeck, Cunha, Smith-Rowe, Johnson, Luis Diaz, Kelleher now as Alisson is back fit. So a lot of things are changing. I don't see a lot of, only 40k transfers out for Mbumu. So basically this week he's gaining popularity, which is quite interesting. But yeah, Wood has been taken out by a lot of people, Gvardiol as well. I'm quite surprised why. Like Gvardiol, I think is way more exciting than people give him benefit of the doubt. Without any clean sheets, he is on 64 points. Looking at Anthony Robinson though, he's on 55 points and he costs 1.3 less. Is it worth going for Gvardiol? Who knows? Both of them have an amazing fixture run up until game week 22 possibly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they have a pretty similar week. One hard game, Chelsea and Aston Villa for respectively for each of them, and then 5 okay and / easy fixtures. I don't know if Anthony Robinson is going to be the answer to every issue that we have in our defenses, but we're going to check at the end. Going into the Game Week 17 team, this is how it looks at the moment. Sanchez against Everton, probably a clean sheet coming, we'll see. Timber against Palace and Ho against Ipswich, 2 away fixtures. It's getting a little bit tricky there, but at the end of the day, we cannot have only home fixtures. As you can see, I have 10 away in that team, which is quite worrying, but most of my players tend to do well even outside of home, and the only guy that is relatively fixture either home or away proof is Mbumu, who is at home against Forest, so I am expecting probably a go there. Crystal Palace away for Saka, as for Timber, Salah away for Tottenham. Spurs are going to be without Udogi, Van den Ven and Romero and Vicario, so 4 out of the 5 people are gone, and he's most probably going to be against Jet Spence, and I think that's a captainable fixture because Spurs are going to attack either way, and if they keep attacking, I think Liverpool will keep scoring, so Salah is there. Everton away for Palmer, yeah, pretty good fixture. West Ham away for João Pedro. Let's hope for some returns because he has blanked 2 fixtures in a row and I'm not particularly happy with that. Ipswich away for Isaac and Leicester away for Cunha. If Cunha is not suspended, Cunha is going to remain into the squad. Darrell Shea is facing Newcastle, so he is locked out of my starting 11. Going into the transfers, the obvious move that I want to take out is 8 Nuri. Winks is most probably returning either now or on Boxing Day, so he's soon to be back. Konate, we don't have a specific date here for him, but I think around this Forest, Brentford, Ipswich, Bournemouth, Wolves fixtures, he will be back, and if he's back for Bournemouth and Everton away, I think that I'm going to capitalize on that double Liverpool defense. I know that he's dropping in price, but I already lost so much on him, I'm not going to sell him right now. The other issues in my team, Cahill is not playing, so yeah, I don't think he starts. And the biggest issue here, in my opinion, apart from 8 Nuri, is going to be Rob Sanchez, because sooner rather than later, he is going to be benched once again. And when he's benched once again, I'm not going to have a playing keeper. I suspect around here or here, he will be benched, either Fulham or Ipswich. I don't know how they're going to rotate there, but I'm not too overly excited to find out. Jorgensen, if we go to see, he's 4.2, so I can go for a Chelsea backup goalkeeper. But do I really want that? Because that will, first of all, lock me out of a second attacker, and secondly, this will lock me out from Maresca. And I want to own probably Maresca from some point this season because Chelsea are doing well and they will have an okay fixture run, and I think that there is a fixture run for them that you can target, but we will talk about that cheap strategy down the line. But going for a backup goalkeeper there is not an option. Looking at the options, sales is always an option, maybe after game week 18 though. Still not the easiest fixture runs. Looking down the road, Henderson is probably a great shout out, but I just sold Henderson, not just, but on the wild card. Should I go for him? Probably not. He got 2 7-pointers after me selling him, and he will be facing Bournemouth, Southampton, Leicester, West Ham, Brentford, Manchester United, Everton, Fulham. It looks like an option to go for, I am not going to lie, and he's cheap as hell, so I can go there. Flecken, no. Bad fixture on Leno is expensive. Muric, no. Kelleher, no. Verbruggen, probably an option, but from 1 point forward, he's not going to be. Next up, Kepa as a Bournemouth keeper, probably not a bad shout out. Looking at the way that he's performing, 4.5, then he'll face Palace, Fulham, Everton. Then 2 hard fixtures, but I think he will manage. I don't know if he's loany, I will have to check from Chelsea. And last time against Chelsea, he didn't play, so probably the answer is yes. So he's a no-go there, probably from sometimes onward. Fabianski is going to be a shout-out, but not that big of a shout-out, to be fair. Ramsdale is out. Fraser Foster, probably an option, but they're conceding so many goals left, right, and center, so I don't know if that's a real option at all. Yeah, so honestly, the only option to replace Sanchez is either Sales or Henderson, and I'm not overly excited by any of them, so I will try to hold him as much as possible for now. But if I sniff a benching rotation or something like that, Sanchez is out, or I'm going to risk it for a 1 week to be playing without him. I'm going to see, but yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of going for a goalkeeper's transfers. Now, let's return to the 8 Nuri shenanigans. Looking at defenders, I see several options to go for. So, looking at yesterday's view, there are 1 Robinson, of course, amazing pick. 1, 2, 3 great home fixtures in the next 4. So I would say that Robinson is a great shout out. The issue is that the only clean sheet they kept was against Crystal Palace and against Nottingham Forest. So only 2 clean sheets. That's not that overly excited, to be fair. Ashley Young is a nice shout out because he's playing week in and week out in that Everton side, but the fixtures are just not there. Maybe after game week 23, when they face Liverpool, he will be an option if he keeps playing, but for now he's a no-go. But the defender that I'm most probably going to go for is called Gvardiol. I'm going to go for him because he faces Everton, Leicester, West Ham, Brentford, and Ipswich in the next 6 fixtures. Those fixtures may return some clean sheets, but I think that they scream goals. If they keep conceding goals like nobody's business, specifically Leicester, West Ham, Brentford, and Ipswich, the 4 of them are conceding very, very heavily. Yeah, Everton is okay defensively, but that's Man City, and I think that they will be fighting back. And he's genuinely the most exciting defender currently in the league, in my opinion. I know that the clean sheets are not there yet, but when they start piling up, like against Southampton, like there before, no clean sheet but 10-pointer here, no clean sheet but 9-pointer here, clean sheet with a 7-pointer there. So he's racking up those points, and I think that I will be ahead of the curve, and I'm going to bring him in. Being ahead of the curve and being 24% owned sounds a little bit funny, but at the end of the day, I think that around my rank, Gvardiol is not that owned, and I can solely rely on him. If Kune is suspended, now another issue will arise into my team. I will have only 7 million to invest, and that 7 million will be immediately to Chris Wood. So I'm not worried at all. I know that he doesn't have the most exciting of numbers, but by the looks of it, he's returning every other game. So guess what? It's the every other game right now, and it's Brentford away, then it's Spurs at home, Everton away, Wolves away, then hard and easy fixture at home, tough away, Lizzie at home, toughish away. Yes, it doesn't look particularly alright, but I think he's a great option. Looking at the 7 million, Wissa is another option to go for, but the home fixtures are just awful, and I'm not willing to invest right now there. Maybe after 24, maybe it's going to be interesting to transfer out Wood for Wissa, Stradwars and Vardy, but Vardy fixtures are not very likable. Raul Jimenez is another option, but I think there is a benching situation going to happen to him, so I'm going to steer clear from either Raul Jimenez or Muniz. So probably this is how my team is going to look by game week 17, but for now I'm not going to rush anything, as it's still Wednesday for you guys if you're watching it early, or even if not, it's still at least Wednesday and there are games, and with those games in hand, I don't think you will be willing to risk having an injured player. So yeah, I'm going to monitor and I'm going to see what's going to happen. So for now, the team is looking like that. If anything arises, I can rely on Daroche in defense. I don't care if he concedes 4-5 or doesn't concede at all. Like, he's going to be there and I'm going to address the other issues. But for now, 8 Nuri is the top priority to be taken out. Thanks so much for watching. As you can see, we managed to reach 1800 subscribers. So massive thank you to all of you that have been supporting me. Now there is a new sub goal and that's 850. Let's see when we can reach it. Can we do it before the end of the year? I don't know, only the time will tell. There's going to be a deadline stream. There are going to be more videos regarding the team. This is my team selection. This is how my team is going to most probably look. So stay tuned for more updates. Stay tuned for some live data. Hey, stay tuned for some deadline streams. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the community. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.